Hey guys, it's James here, and I'm with Adam, and we're going to talk about how pistols work in 40k 9th edition.
So pistols are always confusing in Warhammer 40,000 because it's a gun and you can have it as well as another gun and you can shoot into close combat, but you also can't shoot into close combat. And so we're just going to break down exactly what pistols are and why they're so good, because pistols are amazing.
Okay.
So in Warhammer 40k 9th edition, you have something called an engagement range, which basically means if a miniature is within 1 inch of your miniature, you are in engagement range. That's a close combat. Pistols have a weird rule that says they are allowed to fire if your model is inside engagement range.
Okay.
So if you've got a model within 1 inch of my model, I am allowed to shoot that gun, but I can only target models that are within engagement range of my unit. So it doesn't have to be within engagement range of me, but it does have to be somebody else in my unit. So if I got a group of 5 dudes and you're in engagement with this guy can fire his pistol at that guy.
Got it.
Got it?
Got it.
So that's the big rule about pistols. And then there's a second rule. And the second rule is when you fire a pistol, you can't fire any other weapon. So if my guy's got a bolt gun, a plasma gun, and a pistol, I can either fire the bolt gun and the plasma gun, which is allowed.
Really?
Oh yeah. But I cannot fire the bolt gun and the bolt pistol.
Why is that?
Because that's the official rule of the game.
That's the rule.
That's just how it is, yeah. Huh. But I can fire the pistol, and if I have a second pistol, I can fire both pistols. And there are some models in the game that can absolutely dual-wield pistols. And that's cool because they can run around and fire their pistols, and if they're in close combat, they can fire their pistols at people in close combat as well. With that being said, pistols tend to have a much shorter range than any other gun in the game. So typically, it's like your backup weapon for when you are in close combat or when you get really close. But some pistols are incredible. For example, the fusion pistols that Harlequins can use is a strength 8 pistol that, because of the new melter rules, does D6 plus 2 damage.
Oh my god.
Which is incredible because that means the Harlequins can move up to you, shoot you within 6 inches, charge into close combat, beat you up. And then if they're still alive, because they're invulnerable save that's 4 up, which is pretty good, in their next shooting phase, they're going to blast you in the face with that fusion pistol again. So yeah, pistols are a really powerful weapon, but just remember that if you fire the pistol or pistols, you can't fire any other weapon while you're firing them. So it's pretty simple. The big question that people ask is, if my model has a pistol and there's another unit fighting in close combat, but this unit is not in engagement range, can they shoot into combat? And people get confused because they go, pistols can shoot into combat. That's not actually true. They can only shoot into combat with something that their unit is in combat with. And that's very well worth specifying. There's another rule to that, which is, let's just say I've got 3 units, 2 of mine and 1 of my enemies. Even though another unit is in engagement with that enemy unit, my unit's still allowed to fire because they're in engagement with me, so I am allowed to fire.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's like just a little tweaky thing that's just worth mentioning. But that's it. That's everything you need to know about using pistols in Warhammer 40k 9th edition.